Guys, please do not go broke trying to look rich.
How hard do you have to work? And for how long do you have to work hard? Successful people put practicality first. I'm not very happy, but that's also because I don't care. Like I care about fulfillment.
Iman Gadzhi, the 22-year-old self-made millionaire and SSMA god. He's been all over the internet in the past few months and gaining followers at an increasing pace daily. At this point, if you haven't heard of him, what the fuck are you even doing? Look, I could probably start talking some generic bullshit that you've all heard before, but fuck that. I've been watching the man, or should I say Iman? Sorry guys, I'm not funny. Anyway, I've been watching him for around 2 years, and I knew from the first video I watched there was something special about this guy. Whether you love him or hate him, Iman rarely has come from nothing. He grew up in poor, miserable Eastern Europe without a father figure. Iman has taught me a lot of lessons in life. He's a true role model to many. However, this doesn't mean he's all sunshine and rainbows. Just as everyone does, Iman has some dark secrets. But at the end of the day, he's just a normal guy, right? Wrong. Iman made his money in many fields, but he first started to make that real cash when he started his SSMA journey at only 17 years old. This is also the business model that he loves and preaches, and even has a course on that he sells for $1,000 called Agency Navigator. For those of you dimwits who don't know what SSMA is, it's okay, I didn't a couple months ago either, but it stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. So basically a system where you run paid advertising for clients, and they pay you a monthly retainer, and you can do content. It's a whole bunch of process. If you want to learn how to, go to Iman's channel. You can explain it a lot better than I do. But anyway, back to this Agency Navigator, which, don't get me wrong, looks like a brilliant course, but offers some deep insight on it. You can find similar information for free on YouTube. Look, this also doesn't mean Iman's course provides no value. I think it's incredibly knowledgeable and has amazing tools that can help you start a six-figure agency. But if you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend blowing $1,000 into this course. Rather spend a couple weeks learning the ins and outs of SSMA and save the money for when you need to buy websites and domains and etc, etc. And then maybe, if you're still struggling, go back and consider this course. But definitely just starting out, don't buy it. But anyway, I know you guys didn't click on this video to hear a review of Iman's course. You want to hear something you've never heard before about him. You want something dark and evil, something that would change your perception on him completely. And well, the answer is nothing. Well, apart from a couple shady things revolving his recent Digital Renaissance program, which was kind of seen as just a whole big promotion for his Agency Navigator course, I mean, I don't really blame him. How can one expect to receive so much information for free? Of course, Iman has to be compensated for his time and services. I really learned a lot from Iman though. He's taught me the importance of running completely online businesses to establish location and financial freedom. I mean, who wants to be stuck in an office desk, working your 9 to 5 every day for the rest of your life, when you could be traveling and experiencing the world? He's really taught me how the world operates and how it is controlled by the elites. Look, I might just be some kid from South Africa you've never heard of until now. But I can say out of the financial section on YouTube, I can say with most certainty that Iman is the most insightful and knowledgeable person I've ever seen. Even though he's only 22 years of age, he's still experienced and accomplished so much in such a short period of time. And I'm sure there's more to come in the future. With his education company, Grow Your Agency and Genflow receiving full focus now, due to the closure of IAG Media, his own SSMA company, Iman's net worth will most likely reach the 9-figure mark within the next year or so. This is because Iman realized although his agency was extremely profitable and generating a lot of revenue for him, it was not something that he can sell for huge amounts of money, as it's directly associated with him. The art of discipline and self-improvement is also a major skill that I've learned from Iman, and I would arguably say it's the most important one. I've been meditating, journaling, and working out every day to become a better version of myself. I can honestly say I've never felt better. Apologies for the lighting change. I'm sure it doesn't look too good at all. But your boy's South African and we're experiencing load shedding at the moment. So if you don't know what that is, it's a thing we have in this country. The government can just switch our power off whenever they want. Yeah, it's crazy, I know. But yeah, I can't do anything about it. I wish I could, but I just have to do it. But anyway, that's why my lighting has changed. Iman teaches young men how to embrace their masculinity and live your best life just like the 1%. A lot of Iman's content focuses on his past experience in life and how he got to where he was today. Iman lives a lavish lifestyle, traveling the world and staying in the most luxurious places money can buy. All of which he posts on his YouTube channel. What I love about him the most is how he explains anyone can do what he's done. It just requires the correct knowledge and discipline. He constantly explains that no one is coming to save you. and you are accountable for your success just as you are accountable for your failure. He teaches you how to establish the correct mindset in order to achieve anything in life. This is all amazing, but I do wish there was an easier way to contact him rather than buying his $1,500 course. I personally just started my own social media marketing agency from all the knowledge I've gained from Iman. So it's safe to say this stuff actually works if you put the effort. Putting aside the few negatives, Iman is an incredible man. Now look, I know you clicked on this video in hopes of finding some evil and horrible things about Iman. But the reality is that there's not much downside to this man. He speaks the truth and shows young men a life to success and freedom. In its core, I really can't say anything wrong. Iman strives to spread positivity and educate lost souls. I mean, think about it. Would he really have got this far if it was all bullshit? I'll let you decide the answer. This has been Bren Unknown. Thanks for watching, and remember, never settle for average.
If I put out on YouTube, or I put out an ad, or you know, because back then we were running some ads to try and grow the channel and stuff like that. You know, if I was like, look, to me, and I genuinely believe that 70% of success is meditate, work on your past traumas, don't drink alcohol, as we're having some whiskey, but like, you know, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke pot. I don't care how creative you are, and you know, if you're someone who does well on weed, I don't give a shit. No, you're not. And the other one, get 9 hours of sleep a day. Like if you just do those things, like bro, I know this sounds ridiculous, but you're honestly, and you do it consistently, you're honestly 70% of the way there. And all you need is some sort of vehicle, right? All you need is some sort of like here's the thing, I'm really not the hardest working. I mean, I will say, like, especially, you know, from 2014 to like 2018, I was a machine, right? But these days I'm really not the hardest working. It's just you have to put a lot of hard work in, then you have to find the right track in life. And by the way, you know, everyone wants to talk about business and this and that. I have people in my company, I have many people in my company who make far more than any business owner will, or, you know, any CEO will, right? These are people who make hundreds of thousands a year, because the right track could just be aligning with the right company, and every year showing more and more value. So it doesn't necessarily